every phase of the game, defense, offense, and special teams. So, that's what we need to focus on. Our best player need to play better.
Is that kind of like also the focus in terms of just locking in because the next 3 games are going to be on the road and it's going to potentially be some tough sledding ahead.
I mean, playing on the road is always hard. It's challenging, especially when you got 3 in a row. But it's all about taking one day at a time, one game at a time. When we get to the game, it's going to be one snap, one quarter, and everything is going to take care of itself. But like I said, at the end of the day, when you go back and throughout them games, is how consistent can our best player that we count on the most play better. And I think everything else, yes, we have to clean up a lot of the small things, the tackling, which became a bigger thing throughout the season, the tackling, the penalties, and things of that nature. But when we're talking about winning football games, and I even said it when you look around the league and teams who win in football games, that they are best players playing good football. So I think we just have to be on the same page to hold each other accountable that, we got to play better football. And, I'm sure people tired of hearing it and, saying, oh, coach better play better, but it's the truth. Our best players need to play better.
Jeff, sorry to get in late, but what your reaction to the Jarvis trade?
I just said everybody, I mean, we all have a job to do, and, I'm focused on, playing football, and like I said, I wish Jarvis the best, and they made a decision upstairs. That's not my control. My control is, I'm trying to focus on controlling the things I can control.
Brian mentioned it'll kind of come down to whoever's the more desperate team, with both teams being winless going into Houston. How do you view that desperation for you guys?
Desperate as hell to get a win. I tell you that. It's one of them things. It's some type of urgency that you got to have. It's some type of urgency that you got to have, waking up each and every day, coming into work and going to practice, and because it's going to translate to the game. And I think when we could focus on them things of, yeah, we've been focused on winning. We talk about winning each and every day, but like I said, it's so much until like I said, it just come down to, and I'm keep saying it, our best players have to play better, including myself. I'm not playing, every snap. Some snaps that I wish I could get back, but it's just come down to our best players gonna have to play better than their best players. And at the end of the day, it's a team sport. But at the end of the day, like I said, we have to be better. We have to play better on Sundays. And like I said, the tackling, and like I said, once we could tackle better, things will take care of itself. You go back into some of these games that we had, especially in the run game. The run game numbers don't look good, but you just go back and look at it. Like last Sunday, you got 2 big runs that really that number came from. So it's like just get the guys on the ground. We could be better, but the focus is going up there and get a win.
You get a chance to talk to Jarvis on the way out, or is he just?
Nah, I mean, we was off yesterday, so it was, it was kind of hard not to. I mean, of course, going to plan on reaching out to him. It's always one of them things where, early on, I'm sure the emotion was high. I'm sure he was probably pissed off that it happened when it happened. So, I'm always try to give guys space when things like that happen.
What do you see from Nick Chubb on film? Is he as good as he was a couple of years ago in your mind?
They like to establish a run game. I mean, that's the Houston Texans. We know who they are. At the end of the day, they want to establish a run game. One thing that you see on film and you see on tape that the Chubb, he want to get downhill, and the type of run scheme that the Houston Texans run is like the duos and things of that nature. It fit him well. He was a very powerful back. He got some explosive still in him. Like I said, it's our job to be able to stop the run. One thing that I'm sure that we'll see a little more is that's the boots. Things that, kind of things that they do, but also some of the stuff that we've been struggling with that potentially could see more. So I think everything just going, they mirroring off everything. That's from the run game to the play action pass. So it haven't been that much talk about that. The talk is about winning this game, no matter who it is. They're our next opponent. True enough that we know the hate, we know the love hate. I don't think there's no love into this game here at all. But I know, I mean, I'm sure guys hear about it. They didn't heard about the hate that these two teams, these two cities have for each other. So at the end of the day, my message is go win. Like we have to go win on the road. So happened to be up there in Houston. So my message is let's go get a W.
I think that it happened around this time of the season, so I mean,
it is what it is. I mean,
Do you think it was done to kind of send a message that you think it got to shape up, change?
I don't know. I can't make that decision. I don't know what they did. What was the reason of it? Why they did it? I don't know.
What's the reaction to the room thing?
I mean, it's normal. We done seen plenty of things like this. It just so happened to be Jarvis, so we kind of numb to it. So it ain't nothing new to us.
Speculation about what kind of a locker room guy or what kind of a teammate Jarvis is. Can you speak to what kind of a locker room guy
He's a
he is?
competitive guy. As you can see, you turn on the tape, you see somebody competing no matter what it is. He started on teams, and when he first got here, he was competing on teams, and then he got a job. So all Jarvis did was compete. That's a competitive guy, no matter what. We could be arguing about women. He's going to compete. That's a competing person. So they got a dog. They got somebody that's willing to do whatever for a team. So.